What advantage do men have in custody battles? We're going back to, let's say, like the 1950s. It's actually men that were given custody of children over women, and not like by a little, by a lot. The courts figured since men were the ones that made all the money, men would be able to better provide for the children. Now in the 1960s and 70s, that changed. And then the court started deciding mothers were actually the better custodians because they did more of the nurturing and the caring and the bonding and the breastfeeding. I will say that in California with fathers' rights, fathers do have a lot more advantages than in many other states, but I wouldn't say that it's equal. Fathers are still at a disadvantage for two reasons. Men tend to have a much busier work schedule, and I see that changing now a lot with men and women working remotely and more flexible schedules than ever before. So I feel like that's actually going in the right direction for all my fathers. The other area I've noticed where men have a huge disadvantage is with newborn babies and infants and toddlers when it comes to breastfeeding. If it comes between a father having time with a child versus being bottle fed or breastfed, that's a debate that can be had, and that's something that can be argued. The courts find that breastfeeding is more important. That's not something that's actually in the law. That's just something that's been my experience with the decisions that have been happening in my custody cases. Is that the right thing to do? A child being bottle fed and spending more time with the father, or a child being breastfed and not seeing the father as much? What do you think is better for the child? Feel free to leave it down in the comments.